Good morning and happy Monday. It is October, so it is time to start my spooky reads. Just wait until December when everything I read is Christmas related. I'm very much a seasonally appropriate kind of fun. I like my blankets to match and my books to match. So the first spooky season book I read was The Nature of Witches. It's a gorgeous cover. You notice there's leaves moving all around, her hair is swirling. The premise of this witch book is there are 4 types of witches. There's spring, summer, autumn, and winter. They all have different types of magic, and they all work a little different, and they only work really the best in their season. So this young girl goes to a boarding school, which, hello, love a boarding school book, where they train witches. But she's not any one of the seasons. She is a once-in-a-generation ever witch. So she has power in all 4 seasons. She can do all 4 types of magic. But there's a lot of pressure on her because they expect her to save the world, literally. So it's a very sort of contemporary setting in which climate change is very real, and there are fires and there are floods and there are all these things happening on the earth that shaders, which is what they call non-magical people, have been exacerbating for years, and it's just getting worse and worse and worse. And no matter, they're like, the witches, you can take care of this. You got this. Just you do whatever we want. You protect us. But it's getting to the point where they can't. And so she's very conflicted because there has been another ever witch, but it was a very long time ago. 100 years ago, and so she just didn't have a lot of information about that person and how they coped with the strain. But also that person didn't have the same climate change issues that she did. So I loved it. I'm not always a fan of a witch book, but this one was fantastic. So we don't have it yet. We don't have any money yet, so we haven't bought anything yet, but we will. When we get money, it will be on in our library. This is from our library. The Music of What Happens. Romance fiction. These 2 young men meet on the first day of summer because his mom is trying to get a food truck up and running that his late father used to run, and he is super frustrated because his mom caught him coming in late, and now he has to get a job at her State Farm office all summer, and he's not excited. These 2 team up to make a business venture out of the food truck. I'm going to leave it there, but it was also a really good book. And last, The Liars of Mariposa Island. So this one is in historical, and it's set in 1986 Texas. So there was a little nostalgia there. I definitely grew up in the late 80s in Texas and went to high school there. So there was that. The story is about a brother and a sister and their very, very controlling mother and how they sort of find their freedom. As a sort of family drama book, it was really good. So if you want to visit 1986 Texas, or you want to sort of maybe see other people going through narcissistic parenting, this is the book for you. Hope you guys have a great week.